honest with you, the first 20 minutes had me questioning the whole season. Right. If you guys are new here, my name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And y'all know that I am here to put you on, okay? And to talk House of the Dragon, season 2, episode 7, the Red Sowing. Y'all, I know this is late and it's after the live, but listen, I'm coming through and giving it to you. We had a late live last night, honey, and work was working. The 9 to 5 was working me on today, okay? But as you guys know, we will do a spoiler recap and then a review at the end. And yeah, and we'll be back next week for the finale. Can y'all believe there's only one episode left of House of the Dragon? It's unbelievable, guys. But without further ado, let's get right into this episode. We know at the end of episode 6 that Sea Smoke had a new rider, honey. Adam was riding that thing like the rodeo show. Okay. Sea Smoke chose him. All right. He's been chosen. And so Rhaenyra and Massaria, aka White Worm, were about to bump pocketbooks. And they were interrupted with the news that Sea Smoke had a rider. And so Rhaenyra jumps up, flies out, and that's where we're starting episode 7. And so she meets Adam, and Adam's like, listen, I don't want no smoke. I just wanted to be chose. I know that I've been called to something deeper. And she's basically like, well, who are your people? And how do you have this dragon? Mind you, Rhaenyra has not had this energy for anyone else on the show. So why are you coming at my man so strong? Relax. Chill out, Ray. You need to be worried about them people back at Dragonstone more than you do this man. He immediately bends the knee and is like, I'm yours. Sea Smoke is yours. Sea Smoke and Adam bow down. Okay. Bow down, beast, is what happened. He doesn't even let it out the bag that Corlys is his daddy. He said his mama was just his mama, and that's all we know. Next, we see Alicent, and we're not going to stay on this half long because, again, if she was not jumping in that river with a brick tied around her waist to end it all, I didn't need to see her. I didn't need to see her voyage in the woods with the man from 300, now that he's a silver fox, and him cleaning entrails or whatever. I didn't need to see her baptism in the river for all of her sins. There is no remission for you, not through that way. Okay. Now, and I don't think y'all had Jesus. You was worshiping the 7. Okay. So girl, there's no hope for you. It's over. And so I imagine episode 8, she'll be a new Alicent, ready to, be absolved of all of her sins and set the world right. Girl, it's too late. She's powerless, weak, as she's always been. Larys and the council member. He comes to Larys. He's like, you're the master of whispers, and I've got tea. He says that Sea Smoke has a new rider. I heard it from my cousin's uncle's best friend's cousin brother that he works with. And Larys is like, no, don't tell that man. I think that Larys wants this for his own motives, but he wants to vet it a little bit more before he takes it to Aemond, right? That's what I feel. And again, it says we'll await the king. Next, we see the small council with Ray, and Corlys is there being hand, and he's like, listen, we're going to await the queen's accounting. We're not taking any action. And Jace looks concerned. Jace been concerned the past couple council meetings with his mama making secret runs to King's Landing and doing the most. Finally, Massaria and Ray are having a conversation, and Massaria is like, you're going to take all day and month and year trying to find these bastards. All of these Targaryens laying it low, spreading it wide in King's Landing. There are bastards everywhere. Bastards abound, okay? I'm going to send word to Alinda. We're going to get the crew and we're going to bring them back, all right? That's the plan. Corlys goes and sees Adam and is like, I need someone that can take my place. You're going to be my first mate. Still no acknowledgement that I'm your daddy. You know what I mean? Basically says, yeah, I knew your mother, but I didn't know, I didn't know anything about her. And I'm like, you laid up with this woman, produced multiple children, and don't even know who her people are? Diabolical work. Diabolical work. Daemon is just halfway coherent. We meet Lil Oscar. Now, Lil Oscar was about that work. Do you hear me? And I said, let Lil Oscar cook, Daemon. Don't get in your feelings. Don't get mad. He's going to give you what you need. And what I noticed in this episode that I hadn't noticed before, but Matt Smith, the actor that plays Daemon, has the most grating, high-pitched voice. I don't know why I was delayed in first season and didn't catch it, but yeah, it didn't give So we find out that little Oscar's grandsire has finally passed away. And so now he's in control of the Riverlands, and now Daemon can use them, right? And so he kind of flips the script on his king consort. All right. And somebody in the chat said he said it in all caps, and he did, king consort. And so he goes out into the Riverland people and is like, let me handle this, Daemon. And he's like, I hate him anyway. I hate the king consort too, y'all. But we made vows. My grandfather made vows to his brother, the queen's father, and pledged fealty. And so now we have to serve him. And basically all it cost was the head of the Blackwood, who was doing Daemon's terrible bidding. Little Lord Oscar is one to watch. Okay. Watch him going forward. I can't wait to see what he brings in season 3. And I think Daemon even had to sit back and say, okay, this little guy has something going on. The next moment we see Daemon, he is seeing goats and Viserys with one eye, one cheek, looking like Tales from the Crypt. Okay. Basically is like, you want the crown now? The crown's heavy, baby. Do you still want it? And that's a question that I had. Is Daemon going through the motions, or does he still really want to be king? Drop it in comments and let me know what you think of that. Aegon is trying to walk, honey. The Maester, the Grand Maester, is walking him around at the behest of Larys, apparently. And Larys bursts in the room and is like, why are you doing this alone? Larys walks, assisted with a cane. What made him think he was going to be able to help the Maester get Aegon back in the bed? Y'all, it's just too much. How you gonna help, sir? I just, Larys is just trying to get Aegon back into working order, not feeling sorry for himself, moving forward, sharing his experiences, because Aegon needs to be king in order for Larys to be hand. Larys don't care about anything but rising in rank. I'll say that. Jace being a supremacist, like, I get he's concerned about his legitimacy, and the fact that they're bringing all of these bastards could potentially cause a claim for his throne in the future. But sir, your mama got to get the Iron Throne first. She got to get it first before you can even think about it, Jace. And the fact that he called them people mongrels behooves me, because if they're a mongrel, you a mongrel too. Strong boy. All right. Finally, we meet Hugh back in King's Landing, because now we know all of the bastards are being recruited by Rhaenyra. And Hugh is basically like, listen, we lost our daughter. We don't have anything. There's no food. There's no money. We have no resources. Me going to try to claim a dragon is my only hope and only option. Also, again, back to Jace. This was your idea, sir. This was your idea. Dragon masters are there. Rhaenyra's coming with the bastards, and they said, we want no parts of it. We're not doing it. Check her in front of everybody. And do you think she stands up? No. Do you think she chopped off somebody's legs, arms, head, anything? No. She let the disrespect ride. Takes the bastards in there with the dragon, Big Verm, as they called him in the chat. And I love that. Shout out to whoever, I think it was Joanne, calling him Big Verm. I'm here and I approve this message. Big Verm is the dragon. Okay. Vermithor, and AKA Bronze Fury. Okay. And she connects with the dragon and is like, all right, that's it, y'all. I'm going to lock you in here. He's going to pick. And they send Cockeyed Joe up to the front, who can't even look Vermithor in the face. And I'm just like, why are we doing this? And he's scared. We already know you cannot approach any dragon scared. That's the first rule. She also didn't give him any High Valyrian to speak, so they don't even know how to tell the dragon to serve, to fly, to breathe fire, anything. It ends how you think it's going to end. Vermithor burns everybody up, honey. Ulf rolls off the edge of the world, and I'm thinking, good, Ulf is gone. I don't like Ulf, right? But he makes it. He's alive. Vermithor is on a rampage. Finally, Vermithor is about to get this woman, and Hugh says, no, stop. Of course, because he doesn't know High Valyrian. And Vermithor stops, eyeballs him. We see the saliva, honey. We see the teeth right in front of him. And he bends the knee to Hugh. It was a moment. It was touching, y'all. I shed a real tear. I thought it was beautiful, the depiction of these dragons. Again, they said it in the panel that this was beautifully shot, and it was. And I will link the live in this video so that you guys can go check it out. But it was absolutely breathtaking. The sheer size of these dragons in comparison to the human riders, it was incredible to see. And I loved all the dragons. Meanwhile, Ulf gets a dragon, Silverwing, and I'm pissed about that because really, Ulf, you don't deserve a dragon. You don't deserve a dragon. Next thing we see, Ulf is popping wheelies on Silverwing over King's Landing. Aemond gets Vhagar and is like, I need to go see what's going on, baby. But as soon as he gets up in the air, he turns back around. Next scene we see is Rhaenyra with all the dragons, baby. They have 7 war-ready dragons ready to go. Team Black all day. Team Green, go take a hike. Episode 8, I can't wait to see what happens, you guys. The last 30 minutes of this episode completely redeemed it for me. I was absolutely here for the dragons. I was here for the fire. I was here for the mayhem. And finally, I was here for Rhaenyra looking like her descendant, mother of dragons. They said in the chat, auntie of dragons, and we'll go with that. But baby, we got a fleet. It's time to go, and I was here for it. You guys drop in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of episode 7. Are you excited for episode 8? Do you have any predictions? Drop them all below. And if you enjoyed this video and my commentary, child, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you do not miss a thing. I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.